Although far in time from us, human beings of the 21st century, the inhabitants of Sparta stand out for their extraordinary discipline, applying in all facets of their daily lives. Welcome, I'm David, and in this video I'd want to explore some amazing approaches to improve discipline based on the people of the ancient Sparta. I would like to encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, since this will enable us to continue posting videos every week as we have done so far. Sparta, along with Athens and Thebes, was one of the most famous polis, the most influential city-states of ancient Greece. The city, located on the Peloponnese Peninsula, emerged as an independent political entity from the rest of the kingdoms. And for a long time, the Spartans were the most powerful state in ancient Greece. The Spartan army was the military force of Sparta, one of the most prominent city-states in ancient Greek history. The army was the main pillar of the Spartan state, in which the first and foremost obligation of its citizens was to become warriors. Subject to the military training from childhood, Spartan soldiers were the most disciplined, trained, and feared in ancient Greece. Between the 6th and 4th century BC, Sparta saw its greatest times, and was commonly accepted in Greece the fact that a Spartan soldier was worth what several men of any other state. Spartan women, in turn, enjoyed ample freedom compared to men. Although they had no political rights, their lives were not as regulated as that of men. Family life was practically non-existent, and they did not have to take care of their children or their husbands. And although there are known cases of women in the army, female soldiers in general were dedicated to the care of their bodies and athletic competitions. Euripides said, "The daughters of Sparta are never at home. They mingle with the young men in wrestling matches." "Son, remember your courage with each step," Spartan mother to her son. In any case, the most remarkable thing about the inhabitants of Sparta was their extraordinary discipline applied in all facets of their daily lives. Let's move on now to express several phrases that can help us to decipher the qualities that the Spartans possessed applied to their discipline. Some phrases of the world of Sparta. If numbers are what matters, all Greece cannot match a small part of that army. But if courage is what counts, this number is sufficient. Leonidas, king of Sparta. Freedom isn't free at all. That comes with the highest of cost, the cost of blood. Queen Gorgo of Sparta. In several videos of our channel, we have talked about the process of evolution of human beings, indicating that the more knowledge you have, the more conscious you are. The greater consciousness translates to greater freedom, and greater freedom translates to greater responsibility. Responsibility is the cost of liberty. The price of freedom is responsibility. Spartans, ready your breakfast and eat hearty, for tonight we dine in hell. King Leonidas, routing his men to a battle to death. In our business world, we know that nothing substitutes a thorough preparation. The more you sweat here, the less you will bleed in battle. Leonidas. The reference is clear: the value of training that produces miracles. The battle is not over until I say it's over. King Leonidas. Authority is the ability to reduce the level of uncertainty. The leader who has high-level real authority develops anticipatory capacity, based on which he can foresee the impact that the decisions of the present will have in the future. Therefore, The leader is the one who decides. Fight with your head first, Leonidas. The human soul is tripartite, as we have already developed in other videos of our channel. First think, then feel. If what you are thinking and feeling is convenient, then you lower it to the will, the operating will, and execute it. Think, feel, and will. My father taught me that fear is always constant, but accepting it will make you stronger, Leonidas. Accept it and get over it. We fight as one impenetrable unit that is the source of our strength, Leonidas. In our professional world, we know the value of teamwork. Among other things, for the solution of group organization problems, taking advantage of the synergism that the members of the group, as experts that they are, produce with their teamwork. King Leonidas, in the end, the true strength of a Spartan is the warrior next to him. So give your respect and honor to him, and it will be returned to you. First fight with your head, then with your heart. Again, Leonidas tells us about the value of teamwork, as well as the process of first thinking, then feeling, and finally willing, the acting, the operating will. In mortals, they fail our king's test, and a man who fancies himself a god feels a very human chill crawl up his spine, Delios. Humility as the value that adorns men and women of real height and strength. There are three difficult things: keeping a secret, bearing a grievance, and using leisure well. Chilion of Sparta. Be prudent without losing your personality. Politeness does not remove bravery. The intelligent man accepts constructive criticism because it is efficient and effective. The courageous man must always be courteous and must be respected rather than feared. When you are in a position of power, be well-mannered if you will have the respect, not the fear of those around you. Chilion of Sparta. Let's see the human factor in the real leader according to the Spartans. Balance your needs with your wealth, and you will not be poor or rich, but simply lucky. Money, wealth are neither good or bad. You are the one who, with their use, makes them be one way or another. Interesting, right? We will continue in the future to develop these approaches to the discipline of the Spartans, as they may well serve us to give a boost in our positive evolution as human beings. And okay, if you are interested in our videos, I suggest you give a like and subscribe to our channels in English and Spanish, as we publish videos every week.